Hello everyone, this is Diane. You have in front of you a mess of Christmas supplies for making a junk journal. So I have a lot of supplies, and I think in September, got it out and kind of sorted through it and put some bundles together and sold a bunch of it. And I still have a lot. So I have to sort things into different types of journals, Christmas journals, but different themes, I guess, even though they're all Christmas. So I have in the other room, in the office, I have some piles of paper, piles of book pages, piles of ephemera and stuff like that. And then as I decide which theme, which type, style of Christmas journal I'm going to make, let me turn this a little bit. I can pull from each pile some pieces that would go with that theme. So the first one I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put this on the cover. I got this in a batch of patterns earlier this summer, and I thought that would be a wonderful Christmas journal. Butterick doesn't put dates on their patterns, but it looks like it's in the 50s, so I decided to do a mid-century theme or style for this journal. And I found this book cover that I think if I cut this, I want to keep the Butterick and the number. I want to keep all that on here, but I think it'll fit on there pretty nicely. And I'll probably Mod Podge it to this plain book cover. Oh, darn, this is Emma. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I was going to make a Jane Austen journal out of this book, so maybe I'll look for another cover, because I'll take the spine off and make it whatever size I need it to be, so the blue won't matter. So anyway, I'll find a book cover, and if I can't find a different one, I'll use this one. It doesn't matter. So that's going to be the cover. So let's look at some of the mid-century items that I have. I brought everything in here, the mid-century stuff, and now I'm just going to sort it into different places so I know where to look for things as I'm creating. I started putting things on this tray, and then I thought I need to let you see what I'm doing. You might be interested. So this little tray will just hold like 3D things. It's got little brightly colored bells. There's a vintage star in there. Oh, sorry, and a vintage Santa Claus earring. I don't know what. And this vintage bell, these vintage bells. I just think they all look like mid-century, and sequins are definitely mid-century. This is a Jingle Bell earring. And this little holly thing I just got in the batch of fabric pieces. So it's a little puffy, satiny holly that I can use. I just found this in here, so I probably won't use this for a mid-century one, but it's a sleigh and sleds on a Victorian calling card. So I'll put that in another batch of stuff. But I have some gift cards that may have been from the 50s. Like, probably not that one, but maybe these. But this one is styled like it could have been. This is just a little digital that I thought worked. So I haven't printed any Christmas digitals this year, and I'm going to try not to. I do have some printed from last year, including these. But these, I cannot remember if they're KB and Friends. They may be, but I don't know. But they're definitely mid-century in design. So, oh, and that was, I made that with my Cricut. Some of them may not be mid-century, but I'll just use the ones that are, like these. These are so cute. So I'll just put all of these on my tray. I have a couple of Coca-Cola Santa Claus playing cards. I know there's 2 of them here somewhere, but this one, I sewed a ticket on it to be journaled. So I'm going to put that in this drawer. I have this 3-drawer unit. I put the little things in the top, medium things in the middle, and then the big things on the bottom. Christmas magic from everyday things. I thought that was cute. Cut that out of a magazine or something. These are cut from scrapbook papers. Some Santa Claus tally cards. A little candy cane. I guess I'll put that there. I'll put that in the medium. So I'm going to set this tray over here. I have some baker's twines that I can use. So I am going to put that right on top of my drawers. Usually my little tablet sits up there and I watch YouTube videos on that. And this is Santa Claus printed bias tape. And I have some rickracs and ribbons, this trim. And I know I'll pull more trims, but I'm going to put these over by my sewing machine. And this little bag of squares came in one of the batches of fabric pieces I got this year. I separated out the Christmas pieces, so I'll put that over by my sewing machine. I have this little container that I'll put cards in, various different kinds of cards. So I have these recipe cards that will go in there, and this fun card from a Christmas Club bank. And these are digitals, telegrams. They definitely look mid-century. I'll put those in there. I have these digitals left over from previous years. Santa Claus tags, just little tickets, little bits of ephemera. And I'll put them in the top drawer. Some vintage photographs of Christmas morning, Christmas Day, Christmas time with children. And this is a piece of wrapping paper. I glued it to cardstock. I just have to finish cutting it out. I got some vintage Christmas gift enclosure cards. This would be attached to a gift. So you'll probably see more of them in here. I'll put this in the middle drawer, I think, along with the tally cards. So I have two designs of the Christmas tally cards made with my Cricut. I'll put that on my tray. This is a paper coaster. These are little stickers that you might put on your Christmas cards or even gifts, but they look like they're mid-century designs. I have some postage stamps. This one has a train. I got those from Nancy. I think I got all of these from Nancy at Wishes and Weeds a couple years ago. So this one is trains and this one is Santa in the chimney. And some more digital tickets. Alright, these came out of a vintage children's book, so I could make ephemera with them. I'm going to put them in with the cards. And this one, poor boy found Santa's suit in his daddy's dresser. This is a fun piece. Definitely can't go in here. I will have to go into a big journal, so I guess I will have to set that aside. This is just a scrap of paper, scrapbook paper from last year. I'm just going to put it in with the cards because that's where I would need to pull it from. If I wanted something to fit into a pocket, I'll find it in there. These are 6x6 papers. I'm also going to put them in with the cards. I could use these for ephemera, put something on this side, but they are double-sided. Like I could make journal cards out of them is what I meant. I'll put them in my little box here. This is an envelope that you would put cash in it to give as a gift. Definitely looks mid-century. Then I have a lot of Christmas cards, and I pulled out the ones, and I had so many that look like from the 50s. And one of them actually says 1949 or something on the inside of it. So there's that one. I love these little ones. I think this one is the one with the date. Yeah, 1949. It's in pretty rough condition, like dirty. But it's so cute. This one's adorable. I love this envelope. Oh, it's a card. Isn't that cool? I love it. Oh, here's some more of those little gift enclosure cards. The snowman, the ornament. I sold some of these little ones, but I kept some. Love that deer. There's some more. This one is a postcard. This one is an invitation with a Norman Rockwell design. I don't believe it's very vintage, if it is vintage. Doesn't say. The Christmas Joy Insurance Policy, Good Cheer and Prosperity Associated. Sum insured, 366 happy days. It's a Christmas card. Just looks like an insurance policy, but it's so fun. And another little one. So I'm going to want to use all of these, but of course I can't. Not in one journal. Love this. How am I going to decide which ones make the cut? I love all of them. This is an envelope of Christmas seals. The envelope itself is adorable. I love the shape of the flap. And it is intact. It has these Christmas seals. It says 1958. This is so awesome, and they are pristine. They are not stuck together. I just love them. So I could put this in as a page, put these in somehow. This might be too tall. I don't know if I use it in this journal or something else. Depends on how I figure out how to use it, but I'm not sure where to put them. But I have this doily. I have 3 of those, and napkins. These are the only napkins I thought went with this theme. But I have some of these list papers. That I can use. This is a Christmas Carol book, I think, but that's definitely 50s looking. Maybe 60s. I don't see a date. But I love that picture. And then this one also. Beautiful little Christmas carols inside. I'll put that over here. So I have a little rack to my right that has space to put pages or cut off pieces of paper. I pulled these out of one of my Christmas Carol books because I liked the images on these pages for the 50s book. These are modern things, but they could be used for mid-century embellishments. I have to cut them apart. Fabrics. This is from an old tablecloth with these images that really look mid-century. This ticking. Some of these I got at Walmart last year, like in the little fat quarter rolled up little bundles that they sell. So there's Christmas lights, the plaid, Jingle Bells music, and these ornaments, definitely. Here's another plaid. And the nutcrackers. Some holly. And that little pattern. So I can make stuff with those fabrics. I'll put them down by my sewing machine. And gift wraps that I selected for the mid-century journal were these, this ribbon, the woven ribbon one, and 2 Santa Claus ones. There's that one. And I love this one. And this one is newer. There's this cute little tag. And then the papers I chose. I like this. This might be a background for some ephemera. And this I can cut apart. I think these would be great in this journal, and some numbers if you wanted to make it a daily, December daily. These tags look like advertisements for Christmas items, and it definitely looks like it could be mid-century. I love it. And it's double-sided. So I have this plaid with some candy cane with bows, and the Santa with the stripes, the stockings, and this just has a bunch of tiny little words, phrases: let it snow, believe, cheers, deck the halls, stuff like that. Some ornaments. And I love this one. Definitely looks mid-century with a little Victorian. And then this page of ornaments. I think these are from a couple of different paper studio pads that I got earlier this year when they were on sale. So I'm going to, I'll cut these. I won't even arrange them on my space here, because I'll cut the pages and then I'll have a place to store my journal pages that are already cut. Then I have all these little, well, I have washi tape. So I'm just going to leave the washi tape in here. I don't have a lot of Christmas washi. I have this one with the silver diagonal stripes, poinsettias, and the plaid. So I probably won't use the poinsettias. I don't know, maybe in this journal, but I'll just keep them in here for all of the Christmas journals that I make. And I have a couple bags here I need to go through and pull out some mid-century looking stuff. This was some ephemera that I got in a Happy Mail. I'll keep the Santa, maybe the bell. I could use any of this stuff. This one looks like it could go. Oh, that looks like it should have been in an autumn journal. Oh, I love that. Oh, oh, they're adorable. Squirrel. Oh gosh, I wish I'd seen some of these when I did my autumn journals. These are gorgeous pieces. But I'll just keep these out, put these aside for another journal. And in here is gift tags. I'll keep a couple of the Santas. I'm only doing one mid-century journal. I would like to do more, but I have other styles I need to work on, and I only have a few weeks to get these done. That one with the ornament is cute. I'm passing some by that might work, but I don't need all of these for sure. I don't need all of what I'm pulling. These tags just remind me of when I was young. I'm also, while I was sorting through and getting these kinds of things, I was setting aside any images of sweets, because I might do a cozy journal that features sweets like gingerbread and cocoa, and also sweaters, because I had several things that have like winter sweater patterns on them. Not enough to do a whole journal, so I thought, well, I'll combine the sweets and the sweaters and just make a cozy themed journal. So I'll put those candy canes with that. This is cute, and this looks mid-century. I don't think these are mid-century, but the designs are styled like mid-century. They are vintage though. Alright, so I think that takes care of everything. Obviously I'm going to need to pull other kinds of papers, because I don't have enough pages to make the journal. But I sure have enough ephemera. So I'm going to put these little gift tags in the top drawer. And I'll put these in the middle drawer. And in the bottom drawer I have the photos. Oh, I have this too. Recipes printed. Holiday bread. I might use this as pages. Looks like it could have been from the mid-century. So all I have for pages is that and some wrapping paper, which I'm not even sure if I want to use that for pages because it's old and it might be fragile. A few song pages and a few scrapbook paper pages, so I'll definitely have to pull some just like copy paper, lined paper, ledger, things like that. And maybe, I don't think I have any book pages. Oh, I bet I do have some book pages I could pull, Christmas book pages. But this is what I have for now, and I hope that this has whet your appetite to see how this journal is going to turn out. So thanks for watching this sorting video, and I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.